Bueno, bueno, bueno. Aún no hay nada. No sé muy bien cómo hacer el directo de la letter. Porque como que esta vez en el Discord no lo van a traducir porque ahora mismo tengo puesto el canal de que lo van a traducir ya en inglés. No tengo ni idea de si mostrar el Discord, pero bueno. Si ponen cosas interesantes lo pongo. Antes de empezaste a jugar, hostia. Pues lo que vas a ver ahora puede tener spoilers. No sé, no sé. Porque lo que van a mostrar ahora es la tercera parte que faltaba ya de la expansión. O sea, van a anunciar el job nuevo, tal vez una raza nueva. Y no sé. Bueno, será spoiler. Pero si acabas de empezar, te vas a olvidar de lo que hablen hoy. Si es que hablan de algo de la historia. Pero bueno, seguramente hoy expliquen. Bueno, muestren el nuevo job, que será el dancer seguro. Si no es el dancer, será el singer. No sé. Bueno, quedan 2 minutos para que empiece. No sé si se oye muy flojo el stream. Voy a subir un poco. Hala, ya está. Oli. No, no van a anunciar que lo ponen en español. Probablemente eso nunca ocurra. Así que hay que mentalizarse. No creo que lo hagan nunca. Ya a estas alturas piensa que son muchas expansiones ya. Y si deciden pasarlo a español, es un gasto terrible. Sería un gasto terrible. Hola, gracias por el follow. Maldito Edge. No, no lo van a poner en español. Ya os lo digo ya. Como mucho. Es que ni eso. No creo ni que pusieran el texto en español. No creo. Tendrían que haber empezado desde el principio poniéndolo en español y no ocurrió. Así que a estas alturas ya. Sí, hay algunos libros. Bueno, hay un libro que traduce toda la 2.0, creo. ¿Qué tal la jugabilidad? No se parece al Lineage 2, no. No sabría con qué comparártelo. No, creo que va a empezar ya la letter. Pero viene a ser un WoW, pero más interactivo tal vez. Con más contenido. No sé, no sé. Igualmente sí, es un inglés intuitivo y os recomiendo que lo juguéis igualmente, aunque no esté en español. Sí, a partir de cero, sí. Sí, sí. Y si empiezas ahora, pues tal vez tienes suerte y en junio, que es la expansión, ya eres nivel máximo y mira. No sé cuándo empieza, debería empezar ya. Se están atrasando un minutillo. Yoshida se está vistiendo ahí de dancer o algo. Bueno, el lore en sí... Sí que ayuda. Joder. Me sale lo del malware. Lo del... lo del inglés sí que ayuda, el lore, pero bueno. Ya te digo, hay gente que lo traduce o luego te puedes mirar algunos resúmenes y más o menos te puedes enterar. Y el PvP no... no está basado en PvP, así que... Sí que están las Rankeds, pero las Rankeds aún así es... No sé, es un poco placebo todo. Hay contenido PvP para 24 personas y tal, pero... Javier les ha robado el stream. Sí, soy fanboy de los juegos del Final Fantasy. Igualmente, este juego, la 1.0, no era muy bueno. Y por muy fan que fuera, los primeros meses dejé de jugarlo. Porque era injugable. Tenía algunas cosas buenas, pero la mayoría eran malas, así que no valía la pena. Y al final de la 1.0 sí que valía la pena y dije, va, una oportunidad. Y ahora sí que vale mucho la pena. Sobre todo si disfrutas de todo el tipo de contenido. Si solo buscas raideo y tal, pues... Sí que puede ser un poco limitado, pero si te gusta de todo, pues... perfecto. Voy revisando el otro streaming. Vale, aún no. Voy revisando el japonés también, por si acaso. Pero siguen igual, en espera. Bueno, a esperar. Hola, Hyperion. Mundo abierto igual que Lineage. No sé. A ver, aquí hay mundo abierto, lo que pasa que como en Lineage no. No el mismo estilo de grindear bichos y tal, no. Aquí es más de misiones, de dungeons. Y ya está, o sea, no. En el mundo abierto como mucho hay un job que es el Blue Mage que puedes subir ahí matando bichos, pero no es la misma experiencia que el Lineage. Hay gente que se lo entra para probarse ropa así. A ver, cuando ya has llegado al final del juego, bueno, final del juego, y ya has completado la raid y tal, pues sí. Poco más puedes hacer, pues conseguir equipo para glamour, para que se te vea bien y ya está. No hay raids de peleas entre gente. No hay las War of Emperium como el Ragnarok Online, ni tampoco el PvP es estilo... Uy, ha salido un pop-up y no me ha avisado el OBS. A ver, porque esto se vuelve un poco loco a veces. No sé. Bueno, no sé. Amparito. Ah, vale, entonces... Ah, ha sido lo de Amparito. Vale, hola Amparito. Gracias por el follow. No sé, esto no va aún. Gracias, Hyperion. No sé si ya le habíais dado a follow antes, pero es que últimamente... Mira, ayer Napa se suscribió a mi canal. Bueno, fue ayer, es que ya no me acuerdo. He jugado tantas horas al Sekiro que... Imagino que era ayer, sí. Y se suscribió y salió como que se suscribió 2 meses, o sea, 2 veces seguidas y no, no es verdad. O sea, va un poco raro el stream. ¿Tienes sueño? Hostia, yo no tengo sueño. Ten en cuenta que no he ido a trabajar hoy y he dormido un poco. Pero bueno. Los avisos, sí, los podría quitar al menos para la letter. Va, que empiece ya. Ay, ay. Bueno. Ya está, ya he quitado los avisos esos. De Chocoputo, tal cual.
¡Hey! ¡Choco, Perru!
Muy de rata.
Vale, eso sí es que no lo he desactivado. Voy a mirar el japonés. No, también está ahí parado. Pues como esto se retrase, va a durar hasta... hasta las 5 de la madrugada, por lo menos. ¿Cómo tardan tanto? ¡Amparadura! No puedo gritar mucho que mi novia está durmiendo. Por eso no voy a gritar otra vez lo de amparadura. Madre mía, el spam aquí de correos. Y en el chat de Twitch en Japón están ya locos. Ojalá yo sea disfrazado de furry. Pues... puede, ¿eh? De la nueva raza. De la nueva raza y disfrazado de dancer con la nueva raza. Cuando salga el dancer... Como que ya hemos hecho tantos memes de eso, ya no estarían impresionados. Pues... vamos, hombre. Guados. 100% confirmado. ¿Por quién? A ver. Hostia, que Teno está aquí. Teno, tú no te habías ido a dormir. Muy mal, ¿eh? Hoy no se duerme. Dormir, dormiré. Sí, cuando acabe la Keynote me iré a dormir. Lo que no sé si streamear también la Live Letter, pero... Esa sí que es tarde, tarde. Así que no creo. La Live Letter no creo. La de mañana no. Para que acabe tienen que empezar, sí. Harán un minuto y dirán, bueno, ya está, venga. La de mañana... Era la madrugada del domingo. Como ahora, que es la madrugada del sábado. Pero del palo a las 5 o a las 4 empezaba. No lo sé muy bien. Lo voy a mirar si me da tiempo. Gracias por el follow. A la 1, a las 2 de la madrugada, vale. A las 2 de la madrugada del domingo es la Live Letter. No, pensaba que era más tarde, pensaba que era a las 4 o así. Ah, debí verlo mal. ¡Ah!
How many years have come and gone since that day? How many years have I waited for this moment? For the one that stood alone against the storm. For the one they called the Warrior of Light.
Principio es nuevo. Si hay cosas nuevas al principio. Así que tal vez sale nuevo eso. La canción también.
sayest thou, Master Matoya? We may accept this fate, or defy it, but we cannot deny it.
Deny? I am not wont to run from my troubles. Until our friend returns, I will hold the line.
This town certainly has changed, and not at all for the better. I'm not going anywhere. I promise you,
Espero que no sea
Infinia.
la raza. Ahí está.
This tragedy, greater even than the seventh umbral calamity, must be undone. If history must be unwritten, let it be unwritten. Become what you must. Become the warrior of darkness.
La Crystal Tower. No me queda muy claro. ¿Eso qué significa? Vamos a apuntar a la luna o algo así. Ay, ay, ay. No parecía la Crystal Tower de nuestro mundo. No sé, muy raro. Sí, la canción era del 3. Como que era la Crystal Tower y tal. Uy, uy. No me ha disfrutado. Qué serie. No sé cómo van a hacer la traducción. Uy, se oye muy flojo la
みんな
traducción.
元気っすね
Everyone's really
その元
excited.
気ぜひ基調講演終わるまで続けてくださいね
Yeah, keep up that energy until the end of the keynote.
ファイナルファンタジー14ファンフェスティバル2019東京へようこそお越しくださいました。
Yes, welcome to the Final Fantasy Fan Festival 2019
ファイナルファンタジー
Tokyo.
14プロデューサー兼ディレクターの吉田
Todos
です。
tapados con la mascarita.
And you know, producer and director, Naoki Yoshida.
Man needs no introduction.
Tiene que subir el volumen.
あまりの人とこの圧力でさすがに緊張しますが、多少かむと思いますので今日笑って許してください。
So yeah, Yoshipi is nervous and he's apologizing ahead of time if he makes any mistakes.
That'll be fine.
Yes.
Tiene un león, sí.
ついおととい完成した
So yeah, that trailer that we just watched, it was fixed 2 days ago. Finally,
No problem.
we did it.
Joder, hace 2 días que tenían el vídeo
Hand-deliver
hecho.
it. Briefcase.
新たな冒険の拠点となる都市がトレーラーの中で見えました。
So yeah, they introduced a new city.
何やらクリスタルタワーのようなものもあったように
We saw something that looked like the Crystal Tower,
Looked very,
possibly.
very
中に
similar.
はですね、歓声を上げていただきましたが、何やら踊ってたよう
Ah,
な
we saw something that was a kind of dancing, I think.
yes,
It
yeah,
looked like
some
Viera
Viera.
was dancing.
さて果たして
Una viera bailando y con unas armas que no sé cómo se llaman. ¿Chakras? ¿Habíais dicho?
Good question.
この基調
venga,
公演で 5.0 漆黒のヴィランズの核心に迫っていきたいと
All
思
right,
います。
so using this
どうぞ
keynote
よろ
address,
しくお願いします。
address, was it address?
Yeah, Adders is
To
fine.
talk about 5.0 and Shadowbringers and a lot of new information.
さすがにですね、この全方位スクリーンはいいんですけど、僕ね、返しがね、ここしかないんですよ。メガネをかけますね。
So yeah, he can't see his cheat sheet, so he's putting on his glasses.
こういう時
It's fine,
慎重かな
Yoshida.
って思ってると思うんです。慎重かなって思ってると思うんです。
Everybody thinks we're gonna start off with a new job. No, start
Oh.
off where? Where are we going?
Where are we going?
さて、プレイヤーの皆さん、世界中でいろんな予想をしてくださっていました。
Players from around the world have been trying to speculate
Yep.
where we're going to be going. Where is 5.0 taking
皆さん
place?
どこへ行くんですかね。
So where do you think we're
Let's
going?
see.
Otra estrella. A la luna. Tenemos que ir a la luna.
No one's
Si
saying.
está
No
el
one's
Crystal Tower
answering.
ahí.
過去。
Ah, the past.
Oh, the past, huh?
O al pasado, bueno.
別世界。
Ah, another
FF っぽい
world.
です
Huh.
ね。こちらどうですか予想。
Aunque antes el Crystal Tower estaba bajo
moon.
tierra.
月は6.0だ。
He said the moon is 7.0.
Oh,
The moon
okay.
is 7.0.
Oh, good to know. Good to know.
Dice que la luna era 7.0, vale.
なんだこれ。
What is this? What could this be?
A otra
Looks
dimensión.
familiar.
第一世界に
Oh.
行っていただきます。
The First
Yo,
Calamity.
the first big announcement. 5.0.
First
We're going to the first.
So now players finally know.
今皆さんが冒険している世界、現象世界という場所ですが、
So yeah, we're currently playing on what's called the source.
Yep, the source.
1万2000年ほど前、世界は
About 12,000 years ago, Hydaelyn
戦いによって
had a battle with Zodiark, and Hydaelyn was split
Yep.
into 14
皆さんが
different entities.
今冒険を続けている世界はその
And so where the players play now,
前
that's the original, the source.
現象世界という名前になってます。
Hostia, entonces sí que vamos al pasado.
次元の狭間を越え分裂した世界の一つである第一世界へ赴くことにな
But
り
in
ます。
Shadowbringers, you will be moving to the first.
The first.
第一世界である
Jumping dimensions?
地域の名前
And the name of the area, the region that you'll be visiting.
一部触れたと思います。
Talked a little bit about in 3.54, talked a little bit about the flood of light
Yeah.
that happened in the first and how the first is about to be destroyed because of this influx of light.
ノルブラント
Es que antes
という土地だけが
Hydaelyn luchó
So in
contra
this world, the
Zodiac.
only place that remains
Y
in the
técnicamente
entire first
Hydaelyn
is
es
this
el
region
planeta
called
y
Norran.
Zodiac es la
皆
luna.
さんはその
No sé,
ノルブラントという
no sé cómo va a quedar la cosa.
行っていただきます。じゃあなんで俺たち第一世界行くの？まだわかんないんだけど。
Why are we going
Yeah.
to the first?
Good
Why do
question.
we need to? And what about the Garlean Empire?
What's going on with Garlean
Right.
Empire?
There's that, massive battle, Gimlet Dark.
Mm.
皆さんは謎の声の導きによってこの光の反乱
You hear a mysterious voice
Hay exceso
calling
de,
you.
de luz y ahora
And you go to the first to restore
Traemos
that
oscuridad.
darkness, the darkness of
光
night.
によって
to that realm of Norvard.
世界に夜の闇を取り戻す戦いをこれからしていただきます。その序章
And pretty much what's going to be like the prologue,
Yeah.
4
el 26,
5.0.
la semana que viene. mira.
How and why we are going to the first, that's all going to become clear in, what, 3 days?
Yeah, 3 days.
Next Tuesday, March 26th.
来週火曜ぜひ
Las letras de mañana hablarán de este
お
parche.
確かめください。
It's only 3 days. You can wait.
では気になるところ多数あると思うんですが
Right, so there's probably a lot of other things.
Sí, que
A
tenemos
lot
que
of other
equilibrar la
things
luz y la
that everyone
oscuridad.
is
第一世界
but
に
we want to know
生きる
why.
のかについては置いておくとして
We're not going to talk about why we're
世
going
界
to
を
the
ちょっ
first.
と見ていきましょう。
Let's take a look at the first.
Oh.
Ojo, imágenes.
So we'll keep it a secret why.
Yeah.
Well, let's
for
give you a
Tuesday. But
glimpse.
A glimpse of what it's going to look like.
Ooh.
Es que
こ
parece
れ
el
まで
Crystal
触
Tower
れて
eso.
こなかった 5.0 シャドーブリンガーズ漆黒のヴィランズで皆さんプレイヤーの拠点になる
O sea, es la Crystal
So
Tower
we've already
original.
talked a little bit about some of the areas that you'll be visiting to have battles, but we haven't talked about any towns. So we're going to talk about the first town, a hub for the first, the Crystarium.
This is the new player city.
トレーラーにも出てきた
So yeah, we see this is a shot taken from the trailer.
この都市はクリスタルタワーを
Esta estructura
取り囲
es
むように
creo que es una estructura que salió en
So
2008.
this city was built around the Crystal Tower.
De los primeros vídeos que salieron del Final 14.
あまり話してばっかりいても
Luego buscaré el vídeo, pero
Yeah,
esta
rather than
estructura es
talking
igual.
about it,
これ
let's
3本目なので
it's our third keynote address, so why not
動画でご用意して
check out some
El
in-game
1.0,
footage
pero
of
el
the
1.0 no
actual
salió, era
area of the
antes de la
Crystarium.
1.0,
Perfect.
cuando no era ni beta.
ご確認いただこう
Pusieron un vídeo
All right.
y esa estructura es
Let's
igual.
take a look.
Es igual, es la misma. Sí, es lo mismo. Está chulo que sea así de grande. Y sobre la 1.0, no es,
That music is so good.
técnicamente no es de la 1.0,
さ
porque
てここで一つ
el vídeo que hace referencia a estas imágenes, bueno, esas estructuras, era antes de la 1.0, o sea, era en beta,
So
ni
he's
siquiera
asking
estaba en la
now
historia.
who knows a lot
Solo
about
que
the lore of Final Fantasy.
No llegaron a
No one's
salir en la
raising their hand.
1.0.
I see Oda in the audience where he's raising
Oda
his
raising his
hand.
hand.
Habrán
I know about the
rescatado
lore.
algo.
あ手上がってますね
Okay,
ありがとう
some
ござい
people are
ます
raising hands now.
いらっしゃいますかいらっしゃいますか
¿Y esa Crystal Tower?
あいらっしゃいます
Debe ser la original o algo.
Koji raised his hand too.
世界が14
Es clavado, sí, sí, es lo mismo. Imagino que aquí está más
So,
currado porque hay más
Highland split
estructuras, pero
about 10,200
Mola, mola
around
mucho.
that, many, many
我
thousands
々
of
が
years
経
ago.
験している現実世界にある
So the
Miles
Crystal
de años
Tower
atrás.
and the source, the one
Ah,
that
ves,
we've already
sí.
visited,
La
That
Crystal
was
Tower, esa es la original.
constructed by
Elegans.
That's right. The Elegans. So yeah, if you talk about old technology in Final Fantasy XIV, it's pretty much it was created by the Elegans.
Yeah, it's a
So
sure bet.
So that was created and built during the Allegan Empire during the rule. So that's Heidelin split. There was no crystal tower when Heidelin split. So why is there a crystal tower in the first?
It's a very good question. I'm sure there's 100 lore threads popping up right now.
This is a main point of the new main scenario. So, but now that I've built you up, I'm not going to tell you anything about that.
It's just a tease.
So it's going to be about speculating.
The
You have a lot of time before the release of 5.0 to check out, the background story, some lore book, find out.
Did he say lore book or did you say lore book?
Said the lore. He said she should check background information and lore.
Koji said, buy
The
my
best place
book.
to do that is the lore book. Sorry. All right, let's take some look at some screenshots.
複数のドーム型の建物
See a lot of domed glass or crystal dome.
いろいろ大
I don't know if the glass or crystal.
Oh, yeah, it's, it's a good question.
少し上から見ていくとこんな感
This
じです
looks like from above.
こ
Está muy
の
chulo.
クリスタリウムという町、先ほどお話ししたそのノルブラント地域
You can see how large it is, too.
まさに今光に押しつぶされようとし
So
て
we
いる
talked about how Northrant right now is they're fighting against that flood of light.
最後の反応
This is the final bastion of life here. This is where people gathered to, carry out that fight against the threat against the first.
なかったような体
So
験
a lot of different people from a lot of different cultures and races
Oh, kind
have
of
gathered here to,
melting pot there.
Árboles radiactivos.
で大工房と呼ばれるような
Porque ves mucho popurrí de todo, ¿no? Hay palmeras, hay árboles de bosque.
So yeah, we have a lot of great places. They live here. They also create their own food here. They craft here.
Yeah.
ではプレイヤータウン、一番大きなプレイヤータウン、このクリスタリウムなん
So
です
this
け
is
ど
the first,
トレーラーに
the biggest town that we'll
Oh,
be
okay.
introducing in 5.0. But we showed another town in the trailer, if
Yep.
you recognize.
Yeah, we did.
This one, right?
Esta, a ver.
一瞬リムさん
Aquí es
か
donde
な
estaban los
You look at it,
gordos
it's like,
esos.
what? Does it look like Lim
Little
Salaminsa?
limsy.
この
Sí, se parece un poco a Limsa. Y te lo miras, sí.
It's not Limsa. This is called Yulmore.
光の
Limsa y Ulda a la vez.
反乱によって滅びを迎えようとしている第一世界ですが
Los leones gordos. Eso eran leones, es que.
So you have a lot of people in Norvrand who know that the end is coming.
Yeah.
So rather than try to fight against it, they're just like, the end is coming. Let's
party?
Let's party. And so you have a lot of the affluent and the rich have gathered in this city to basically live out
The end
those
of
few
days.
days in affluence. So you have fat cats.
Literal fat cats.
リコってです
Son
ね
micotes, son
These are
micotes.
mikote.
Hey, live it up, man.
Those are some high caloric grapes.
Well, if you eat enough grapes.
登場してまいります
Pondrán un slider para que lo puedas hacer gordo.
Yes, these guys will appear in the main scenario.
Soy un bebé.
Are they a new race?
まあ
No.
基本的にはミコってなんですけど14個のこの共造世界というのは、我々原初世界によく似てはいます。なぜなら大元は一つの
Ojalá se
世界
puedan
で
ver in
So
game.
you talk about, okay, again, they all began as the same Heidelin and split.
Right.
ただし
But they've evolved in different ways. So it's not a parallel world. They're not
Yeah, it's
exactly
not
the
like
same.
one-to-one.
They started out the same and they grew in a different manner. So there's a lot of places that look the same and feel familiar, but a lot of places that are also different.
置いてください。
Interesting.
ではスクリーンショットで
So let's take a look at some screenshots.
形状はねリムサっぽいんですが
Does kind of look like Limsa.
ケバンが派手です。
But
like a
there's a lot
party- it's like a
more.
party
Yes,
Limsa.
there's a lot of
当然ですがエーテライズ
Very,
の下
very
品です。
affluent.
Más interesante.
the roses down there around the.
この町へ選ばれた者だけが
But-
入ることを
Yes. Where there is light, there is darkness, I guess you could say. So there's a lot of people that want to get into the city, but only a few selected are allowed in, and so the rest live down at the bottom.
Interesting.
So actually, we also have some in-game footage of this as well. So
All right, let's take a look.
A ver, a ver. Ya parecía del Final 8, ¿eh?
yeah, Soken has produced some pretty fun tracks for these. So remember from the trailer, you see Thancred tugging on the woman he called Minfilia. That was he was running through actually the lower levels of Yomor.
Down the slum-like area.
So basically,
Sí, el
the main
concepto
point
original es verdad.
of 5.0 is going to be, we've touched upon, okay, Heidelin split, there's this big thing, Zodiark that I fought with, and the Ashians. We're finally going to talk about that. That's going to be the main point. All of those questions that have been placed, and we're going to give answers. And people will think, wait, you're going to answer all the questions? What's going to be left? That's how much information we're going to be giving on that. The origins of Heidelin, the origins of what happened back then in Zodiark and the Ashians.
I've been waiting many years.
Many years. All right, so we saw a couple of the cities. Let's take a look at some of the areas.
Oh, okay.
¿Esto será una dungeon o qué será?
So we'll start with the area adjacent to the Crystarium, and that's called Lakeland.
Okay.
Los árboles radiactivos.
And this is almost done in the development phase, so we can actually have some in-game footage of this as well.
Oh, nice.
Do a walk through this area.
Thank you, Dev team. All right, let's take a look.
Molan los rayos de luz que hay constantemente en el cielo. Nos están currando un poco los mapas. Porque en Stormblood la verdad que no estaban del todo currados. Por mi gusto.
それからクリスタルタワー、クリスタリウムは闇の戦士伝説というものを信じて世界に闇を取り戻すために戦っています。
So the people in this area, there's actually a group of people that believe in what's known as the legend of the Warrior of Darkness, the Legend of Darkness. And so they believe that someone is going to come and save them from the light. And so this is actually the area where players will begin their adventures in the first area that you arrive
O
in.
sea que vamos al pasado
Very
para
fitting.
luchar cuando Hydaelyn era tan poderosa.
3 months. In 3 months.
Y como que la gente
I wonder if the dev team can get everything done.
se imaginaba el
Right,
Warrior of
let's
Darkness,
take a
aparecemos
look at some
nosotros.
screenshots
O sea
from the
que
air.
la teoría de que somos primals cada vez es más
まあ
fuerte.
レイクランドという名の通りですね、巨大な湖が中央に
So, I mean, it's Lakeland, so you'd expect a lake in there you could see. And off to the right
Very,
there, there's
very fitting name.
a lake. So if you look at it closely, it kind of looks similar to a certain other area in the
La
source
teoría de que
that
somos
had a lake.
primals,
You remember?
que
Maybe
hay
more
una teoría
going
de
on?
que nosotros no somos.
But of course,
Como
if
los
you look in
demás
the lake,
somos primals,
there is
ya está.
no guardian.
La gente
There's no
cuando
No
fallen
gigantic,
primal,
no gigantic.
se primal,
Ship
aparece,
corpse.
se crea.
Can ships have corpses?
Pues nosotros igual, la gente
And that,
sueña con
means
un
of
Warrior
course
of
that
Light,
in
sueña,
on this
sueña, y
world
al
there
final
was
aparecemos
no
nosotros
battles
ahí
over
para
clear
solucionar los
skies.
problemas. Ahora, esto es el pasado, la gente cuenta que hay la leyenda del Warrior of Darkness y casualmente apareceremos nosotros como Warrior of Darkness. O sea, es un poco coincidencia ahí
しているので、このスクリーンショットにあるようにですね、
de eso,
変更が
So
del mismo modus operandi
If
de
you-
cómo se crea un primal.
状態になってます。
look at the screenshots and the videos that we've shown, as well as the trailer so far,
que no
you
existamos,
know
sino que-
that they're all day shots. There are no night
Porque los
shots. It's
primals
because
existen,
this is a
pero-
land of pretty much eternal day. And so again,
Somos
we talk about
creados.
restoring the night and the darkness of the night to this world is going to be your quest as
Right.
the warrior of darkness.
知ってるよっていう情報がちょっと続くかもしれません
All
が、
right, so we're going to take a little bit of a break from new stuff, and we're going to just go back
Just a real quick,
really quick digestive stuff that we've gone over before. So you probably all know this.
in case you've not seen our past few festivals.
Hey, we may have some new people
That's
coming
true.
in. So,
Yeah.
一気にご紹介し
All right.
ましょう。レベルキャップが解放されて、レベル70から80に、拡大します。
so we know first off, level cap
No creo
going
que sea
from
tan
70s to
grande.
80.
No
か
anunciarán
なり
tan
細
cerca.
かいメンテナンスが行わ
Some
れ
battle
て、
system
Esperarse
maintenance.
バトルシステムにどんな変更が入っていくのかについては、5月中旬に
In mid-May, we're going to have a very long letter from the producer live to go over all of these battle system changes. And there's a lot of them. I know.
Sure, it's gonna be
I've been retranslating a lot of stuff.
A very long
Cómo
live
cambiar el
letter.
sistema de
手が
combate.
加わっております。そちらも詳しく5月中旬にね、お伝え
I think the one we had for Stormblood was like 3.5 hours
Yeah,
long.
we're going to get another one of those in mid-May.
ガンブレーカーしました。
Oh, we skipped over something important. Oh, no.
新ジョブ一つ目
That's right.
ガンブレーカーで
The Gunbreaker. You can't forget that.
タンクロールに
Son cerditos.
Our new tank.
ぜひですね我こそという方は、使っていただければと思います。その上でダンジョン多数
Right.
実装され
And
ます
also, we talked about a lot of new dungeons that we've added.
その中か
I
ら
think we mentioned 9
Cerditos.
before.
For the the
European Fest. So we're going to show.
絶賛今バランス調整中で
We're doing balance testing
Oh,
of all
nice.
the dungeons right now. So we don't have any in-game footage, but we do have some
Screenshots.
screenshots of some new areas like this. Is this a dungeon? Like, that's outside.
火事になってる村じゃねえかよみたい
It's like, yeah, it's a village on
な。
fire.
これがダンジョン
But this is one of our new instance dungeons.
Hola.
Nice.
The audience also
yeah.
enjoyed that.
なんかちょっと
What's that little thing in the middle?
Espectaculares.
Spoilers.
こちらもダンジョンですね。従来
Parece un mapa del Ragnarok
This is
Online.
also
Con las flores ahí.
a new instant dungeons. Something very different than what we've seen
Yeah.
before. And then, of course, we have these as well. There. This is a dungeon.
That this
Kind of
this
like,
is very
kind of like
dungeon.
Karn.
ピアされるのかな。
You're gonna some bees with the final spear kill you all.
So many final sting deaths.
どのような君
Te
が
parece el Temple of Karn esto.
戦士ととい
Bueno, del mismo estilo.
Yeah, so what kind of traps await?
ぜひですね。
That place looks like it has a lot of traps.
Yeah.
続いては新しいシステムフェイスのおさらいをしておきたいと思い
Okay, so the new NBC assist, some trust.
ます。Yep. ダンジョン
Eso como el Final
So we
11.
showed just 3
Al final.
dungeons
ブレイカ
before.
ーズに登場す
All
る
of those
Ahora faltaría
main
hacer
scenario
cuarto con
dungeons,
すべて
all of them can be visited
システムを活用
using
して
these NPCs.
と共に
So you could have an NPC join you and tackle these main scenario dungeons.
そして新たに
This new system. We're currently creating
Filia
this.
también te puedes seguir.
And the AI is pretty good.
Nice.
Is
で
what.
ここに今サンクレット
So we have
ガンブ
Thancred,
レイカーですね
It's
Gunbreaker,
ヤシトラ
Yastora, Black Mage, I saw that in the...
Yep.
She was called Matoya in the trailer, but yeah. We have Urianger. He's our astrologer. And then we got Minfilia, or the woman who is known as Minfilia. She also will be joining the trust system, so she will join you. I don't wonder what her
I
job's going to
wonder
be.
what it's going to be.
O sea que podrás
So, but
ir con
we
Minfilia.
also have been watching other Scion members, go down over the past few patches.
That's
So maybe there will be even more than those 4 that we saw. More Scions joining you. So there are many more in addition to the 4 that we're showing.
Nice.
So who will they be? We will know in 5.0.
And what will their jobs be? Yeah, that's a
Right.
good question.
And of course, these 2 new systems, the New Game Plus, and also the World Visit system.
Pues justo la Lilifilia. El New Game Plus.
The World Visit system, tomorrow, we're not releasing it tomorrow. We are going to talk about it tomorrow at the Letter from the Producer Live.
Not releasing tomorrow.
The 50th Letter from the Producer Live. 50.
El escuadrón.
How many people here have been watching the Letters from the Producer Live from the first one?
Raise his hand.
Wow, there are actually a lot of people raising their hands. That's
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
You can just forget about it. It's okay. You can forget about that one. I was way too nervous.
Su primera libreta creo que fue la que lloró.
So yeah, we're going to be talking about the World Teleport System. We're actually going to talk about when it's going to be released.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Cool.
And of course, yes, that endgame content for the Disciples of the Land in the Hand, the restoration of the Holy See of Ishgard.
Eso será como el pueblecito ese. No me acuerdo el nombre ahora.
And I mentioned this before, but this is not just content for 5.0.
Right.
This is going to be updated. We're going to keep adding new content over the 5.x series.
Molaría mucho un Hamlet aquí.
It's not like you instantly get 5.0 and then
Right.
you're
And there's
done.
actually a storyline that
Pero lo
goes
de
along
Ishgard
with
no
this.
será como
So
el
it's
Hamlet,
not just
será
going to be,
como
going in,
pegar ítems y ya
trading in
está.
stuff,
Yeah.
gathering things, crafting things, but there's going to be a
Hamlet
story to go
molaba
along
mucho.
with it as well.
O sea, eran jobs de
And
combate.
so it talks about the
de
restoration
Gathering y
of
de
Ishgard.
Drafting,
I've actually seen
cooperando
as
a la
it's
vez.
restored.
Eso era genial.
I finally got to check it. It's-
そこまで長い年月ね、コンテンツとして楽しんでいただくことになるかなと。
yeah, it should be some good long-term content to enjoy.
パリのファンフェスで
Of course, in Paris, this announcement.
新たなアライアンス
Our newest Alliance Raid series.
Yep.
ダークアポカリ
Your
プ
Hall.
スです。
Dark
こちらは
Apocalypse.
スペシャルゲスト
Lo
で
del Nier, a ver cómo lo dejan.
僕の盟友、先輩でもある斉藤陽
So yeah,
介と
this is one of his good friends,
Yep.
Yosuke Saito, as well as
Ese era el murallero.
The man, the myth,
the
the
man, the
legend,
myth. Yes,
Yoko Taro.
ぜひ期待してお待ちください。
Bueno, estando en Japón seguramente vaya.
さあ、ダイジェストで
All right.
ご紹介
This
して
should
い
be
ま
Just,
したが、
went over.
This is a quick digest.
っていう雰囲気が
Everyone's just like, okay, I already know that. What are we going to talk about next? You forgetting something?
La nueva raza y el nuevo puto job.
引っ張るのが仕事なもんですいませ
Yes.
ん。
Sorry for dragging this out, but that's my job, is dragging it out.
動画から
Ya sabemos que es el dancer, pero
Let's, rather than talking about it, let's start right with
The video.
the video. So let's check out the video.
それではファイナルファンタジー14シャドーブリンガーズ漆黒のヴィランズ、新ジョブ
Our
第
newest
一弾
job.
どうぞ。
un job. Con chakras. Ya está. No creo que sea DPS. Aunque lo hayamos visto atacar. No creo.
一部ネットでは
Será healer.
吉
Tiene
田
que ser healer.
がサベネアンを着て出てくるんじゃないかと
Por cierto, me gusta
妙
que
な
no
期
sea
待をさ
látigo.
れていた
No me gusta mucho los
ようですが
látigos.
A lot of people on the internet were speculating about what he was going to be wearing today. He's 46, so he's not going to be wearing something like that. He's not going to dance.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
漆黒のヴィランズ新色第2弾は
Our players
second
would be
job.
happy.
踊り子でございます
Dancer.
There it is.
Confirmed.
Para ver. Es healer. A ver, no hay más.
まあ僕ちょっとインタビューでですね近接 DPS をこれ以上足すと混乱するって言ったんですけど一部ちょっと
no es DPS.
DPS と書かれていたようで
So basically, in interviews in the past, he said supposedly like it's going to be difficult to add more melee DPSs, but somebody misreported that as we're going to add more DPSs, and so we're not going to add more melee DPSs. We're going to add.
ジョブ専用装備になっております
Ya lo sabemos.
Okay, so this is the
では
AF.
Oh,
you see in
nice.
art.
特徴を
But let's find out what is the role.
What?
Let's
Let's
go
learn
into the
about
job characteristics.
Dancer.
さてロールは
No.
There you go, here's your
están
roll.
troleando.
お
Están
そらく予
troleando.
想外
Range
Nice
DPS,
DPS.
not melee
原始
DPS.
人飛行士に
Not
続
either.
く第3の
Range
遠
DPS.
隔物理
It's our new bard.
DPS が踊り子です
Están troleando.
Oh, main
Here's our
weapon.
main
Main arm.
メイン武器主武器は、投擲武
Si
器
es
に
verdad.
な
Throwing
ります
weapons.
Hmm.
Very
First time.
different. Yes.
No es healer.
We saw the chakrams, I think, in the video.
Yeah, and the artwork too.
Están haciendo durar demasiado la broma.
演月輪にしてしまうと常に丸い輪っかを投げなきゃいけなくなるので
so-
かわいそうだと
Yeah.
いうことで
When we were creating
手裏
this,
剣も投げた
they
り
kind of wanted to
いろんな
make
ものを投げ
it
られるよ
like
うに
the main
投擲武器
weapon
に
was
しよう
going to be
と
like chakram,
言って
but then
ま
it's
した
like if you make it chakram, then it's going to have to
En
always
serio,
be a
en serio
circle.
es un ranking DPS.
And so we wanted to give more freedom.
Oh.
And so
Instead
the
of
lore
saying-
team was like, hey, just call it throwing weapon, then we can make like shurikens
Oh,
and we can
tons of
have
stuff.
lots of different
Oh, that's
things.
really
お
cool.
伝えしませんいきなりジョブの状態からプレイをしていただくことが
All right.
可能です
And as with Gunbreaker, there's no associated class.
漆黒のヴィランズの権利をお持ちの方であれば、すぐに使用可能です
And as with Gunbreaker, as long as you have Shadowbringers, you can become
Dancer.
a dancer
Yeah.
immediately.
なっていますので
Nice.
ご注意ください。初期レベルはレベル60から
And here we have the
スター
starting
ト
level
の
is 60, just like
Yo no iba a ser
Gunbreaker.
ni nada,
Again,
pero
it's tentative.
los que querían ser dancer healer.
Probably.
Vaya bajona, ¿no?
We have to decide in 3 months.
We got 3 months to decide, but yeah.
あちなみに男性だとこんな感じ
All right, so we have a battle scene. Oh, and so we showed
Nice.
what the female character looks like. This is a male aura. That looks pretty cool.
That's a cool
まあ、こ
pose.
の格好で吉田が出てきたら
So yeah, maybe Yoshida could have worn this
Healer es
Little bit
muy-
better.
Es muy
outfit.
raro
Would've
porque
been awesome.
Compared to the
se
AF.
supone en una newsletter contaron que tendrían
ちょっと待って
dos
くださいちょっと待ってください
tanker healer
なんだと思っ
y
て
luego
る
3 DPS.
Who do you think I am?
Ah, ese era healer.
ごめんなさい拍手が出る意味がよくわかりません
He doesn't understand why everyone's applauding.
Everyone's so happy.
Los tiene que estar troleando.
All right, so let's learn about the
当然
battle
です
design.
が先ほど世界戦でチームの優しさで投擲武器という種
Yes,
類になっています
throwing
が
weapons.
投擲
You don't
武器
say
に
chakrams,
よ
it's
る
weapons.
遠隔
Mhm. Gives us a
が
broad
メインの攻撃
Handful of
に
sand.
なっています
Yes.
Es que no creo que metan
Anything.
otros
Dealing
jobs.
damage from
当然です
afar.
が、踊り子
Of
で
course,
ある
because it's a dancer,
踊り
we're going to
ア
have
ビリティと
special
して多数
dances.
の
Yep.
踊り
Many
を
Si el
abilities,
dancer al final no es
dancing
healer,
abilities that you
No creo que
execute.
metan otro healer.
Through
O sea,
dance.
otro
What
job.
these
先
do?
ほど
Find
の
these abilities
システムの
do?
メンテナンスでちょっとだけ触れましたら、この踊り子踊りによる自己強化や、パーティーへの
So yeah,
支援
these
を
dances
得意と
will not
して
only
いま
attack,
す
but some of them are for enhancing not only yourself but party members.
みたいな
So thinking about synergy, aren't we?
ため息が出るかもしれません
O sea, que bufar.
が
Already people are like, how does it work in PvP?
ジョブクエスト気になるジョブクエスト
And
も
so the job quest, where's it going to start? Where does everybody have to log out the day before early access? Limsa Lominsa.
ですので、
Confirmed.
いち早く踊り子
So
と
if
して
you want to
5.0の
start off
冒険へ飛び
5.0, your 5.0 adventure as a dancer, log out.
Limsa.
And Limsa Limits.
Empieza el Limsa.
The best grand company.
The best ground
He
company.
said that, by the way.
I said that. All right, so now we have all this information. Let's take one more look at the reveal video.
All right.
Otra vez lo mismo. No me creo que sea Ranchet, tío. Hostia. No me lo esperaba. Es que ahora me han descolocado porque... ¿Qué van a sacar con la siguiente expansión? Killer y DPS. La canción del Final 9. Hostia, no me lo esperaba. Bueno, mira.
ガンブレーカー、そして踊り子という5.0で追加される新たな2つのジョブ、ぜひご期待くだ
All
さい。
right, so please look forward to our 2 new jobs,
Yep.
Gunbreaker and Dancer.
¿Y la raza qué?
さあ、ここから再びですね。
Sí, es DPS. Ya está. No era una broma.
All right, so let's talk now a little bit more
That's a
about
DPS.
the first and
Yeah.
some of the things that we're going to find in the first.
東京公演、基調公演、
Nos vamos a encontrar la nueva raza.
新たな蛮族を
So first off, let's talk about a new beast tribe.
Ooh.
Distrae, Fat Cats. Los enanos.
ドワーフ。
¿El Final 4?
Dwarves.
まあ、ドワーフの特徴をちょっとご紹介して、
So let's talk a little about their characteristics.
常にヘルメットをかぶっております。
Never without those helmets.
そして
And
常に
never
ヒゲをつ
Y
けて
los
without those
enanos
beards.
construirán la nave para ir a la luna. Ya verás.
鉱石を掘り、
En la
様々な
7.0.
ものを作ります。
Experts in mining, and, crafting those metal
Yeah.
weapons and tools.
Makes sense.
So yeah, this is what a
こうい
dwarf
ったよ
is.
うな非常に分かりやすい
It's very
特徴
easy
がある
To understand. I mean, this is like, you look at this, that's a dwarf.
Straightforward.
¿Es su
Straightforward.
barba
Easy.
también? ¿O es
Very straightforward.
decoración?
But what kind of model are they using there? It's like I've seen that model before. Is that like a?
ちょっとですね、せっかくの基調講演ですの
Oh,
で、
this is the
その常に
Como
つ
Gigi.
けているはずの
the keynote. So it says we never without their helmets and beards. So let's just take off to see what's underneath. Okay. Okay.
こちらなんでしょうね。そうですね、これ
Half the room got it right. It's
よ
all
く知
fell.
っているララフェルですね。
Yes, this is it's using
こ
the
ちら
Lalafell model.
第一世界ではララフェ
In
ル
the
は
first, Lalafels are not Lalafels.
Right.
ドワーフと呼ば
They
れ
are dwarves.
Right. Exactly.
蛮族としてひっそり
And they're a
暮らしており
beast
ま
tribe.
す
So yeah, they just live off in their little mountains by
Yeah. The
themselves.
first is not the source.
The
right?
first is not the source, and this is what happens when Hydaelyn splits.
他の種族
This is what happens.
So now you think,
Modelo
okay,
de
if the
los
Lalafell are
Lalafels.
called the dwarves in the first,
Podréis matarla a la
what
Fels.
are
the
all
other
of the
ones?
other
Other races.
races?
第一世界では何と呼ばれているのか
Let's find out.
紹介したいと思います。こちら
Más
です
razas, a ver.
All right, so here's a nice list.
Mm.
Hugh ランはヒュー
So here are the
では
Humes.
ミステル
Mikote Mistel.
先生は分かりやすいですね
That wasn't
Era
an
un troleo,
elves.
¿qué
That's
es
right.
eso?
Well,
Yeah.
見たかったんだよな
elves.
エルフ
Vale,
そ
vale.
してルガディは
The Rugadin
アルジェ
are
ン
the
ト
Galgent.
アウラは
Or the
そ
Dran.
してララフェルは
Are the dwarves.
呼ばれて
Hostia, seremos enanos.
Mistel, huh? From Mikote?
この
Hey.
まあ今ご紹介した
I was just following what they had in the
Mistel.
Japanese.
ですが自分
Que no
たち
se
の
ve.
村を持っているような
So another special thing about these dwarves is that they have their own little villages.
Me hago invisible.
And I mean little villages.
Ahora se va la
Literally.
imagen.
Here's some screenshots of their villages. Look at that.
こんな
It's
とこ
nice.
これはドワーフの蛮族クエスト来るのかな
So during those beast tribe quests for the dwarves, this is where you
Me
can
encanta,
visit. Maybe.
まあ自分たちのね
Okay, like in the mines here, they
Entonces,
have
¿cómo lo van
these
a hacer? Si era
little
al
tools and little
principio,
camps.
saldrán las guerras
But
entre
of course,
tribus.
players will also be visiting the towns. And because only dwarves live in these towns, the houses are dwarf size.
Yeah, made for the dwarves.
Yeah, they're not going to make a big house for large people if, only small people are going to be in them. So here, this is what it looks like on the inside. So they look fine because everything's their size. Everything is Lalafell, everything is dwarf size. So because this is dwarf size, only dwarves and Lalafells can get inside these buildings.
La casa de los picapiedras.
Interesting.
If you want to see, if you're a large character and want to see what's inside, you got to look from the windows,
Yeah, just
outside the windows. Look
peep
in.
on them.
Those windows. And also, there's also this thing that we have, this strange medicine that we call Fantasia. If you really, really want to see inside and looking through the window is not enough, then become a dwarf.
If just peeping isn't enough, and you got to get in there.
O sea, tienen que poner ese glamour.
So yes, this is it's especially handcrafted cities, all the size of the dwarves. The La La Land, as I think the term he just used.
So we have Lakeland, and then we have
La La Land.
La La Land.
The dwarves, not
Right. Dwarfland.
Venga, Yuki,
Yeah,
ánimos.
they put a lot
Piensa
of
que
effort
todos
into
los
creating these
en
tiny
la
towns.
expansión serán distintos, o sea, van a cambiar el rollo de todos.
And so over and over,
Nuevas
they
skills,
kept
nuevas
asking, it's
mecánicas.
like, is it really okay to make things this
Todos los
small?
jobs van a ser
Okay.
nuevos,
Are you sure?
técnicamente.
What if Rogadin's going to try to get there? If Rogadin's going to come in, we have to make a really high ceiling.
Huge.
But then, how's a dwarf supposed to live in a place with
Yeah.
a ceiling so high?
It's like up to his neck for the.
It's a dwarf village. It's for dwarves only. It's small. Sure, the players will understand.
Hey, it's their home. We're just visiting.
Right, we're just visiting. You can look in the windows. They don't have curtains.
Oh God. What happens in this town?
So, but then of course, they're going to be like, oh, we want to see what, these cities for other races as well. Have like a
Pinta bien la expansión.
Oh,
Pinta muy bien.
Rogadin's only.
Rogadin only city.
Mejor de lo que me esperaba,
Galgant
porque
only.
me entró bajona
Right.
al...
So next, we're going to talk about some enemies now. Who are you going to be
Me entró
fighting?
la bajona al pensar que no iremos al pasado.
The first. These are pretty
Pero sí que vamos al pasado, así que
gruesome
perfecto.
characters, and we saw these in the trailer, that
Yeah.
opening trailer.
Así.
So that everything, the elements, their weight shifted to the light, and so when you get too much of that light, tilted too much to the light, become these sin eaters. So we've talked about the void
Yeah.
in the past, and they come through the void gate. They're coming from the 13th, which is one of the splits of Highland that
right.
lost all of its light,
Right.
and so they're darkness. This is the opposite of that. So in this world of everlasting light, where the tilt is too far to light, sin eaters, these type of creatures come out, and so these are the type of enemies that warriors of light will be, or the warriors of darkness will be fighting in the first. So let's take a look at one more, one of the powerful sin eaters.
That hair is powerful.
Hair is flowing, those locks.
Luscious.
Inocentes.
Name. Innocence.
Muy inocente no parece, ¿eh?
This enemy, this character plays a large role
Haremos
in
teleportar al pasado, sí,
5.0.
no, o
So
sea,
you will be
no es
meeting
que
Innocence at some
todo
time
se
during the
convierte en
story.
el pasado, sino que iremos al pasado y ya está.
But I'm not going to talk about what kind of battle or situation it's
No sé
going
de
to
qué forma,
be.
pero
That's for you to look
seguramente que al
forward to.
final te teleportes y ya está.
Right, so that's all of the information we've given about the first world. You've got a
Yep.
good idea of what
No,
is
falta la
going to be going on in the first world.
第一次世界の
O
空
tal vez no hay raza,
全て
¿sabes?
時間の流れは存在してるんですよ
¿Te imaginas?
いつもと変わらず
So we saw a little bit before
なので
about the
ギャザーの皆
weather
さんまあ
and
ま
the
た
light.
時間はあれなんです
So there are time exists in the first, but there is no night. There's only light. So whether it's night
世界です
No
or
hay,
day,
Right.
no hay
it's
gel.
going to be light
Based on the
whole
time.
So yeah, crafters, gathers,
敵を
yeah,
倒すことで
there's still time.
世界に
So
より
Don't worry.
よ
you're not going to be endless node.
り天候変化が始まるという新しい試みをしております
So yeah, there's lots of new type of special weather in the first. Weather that you have not seen. This
夜
all light.
それから
Interesting.
普通の天気をですね取り戻していただきたいと思います
So it's about restoring not only the darkness to the first, but restoring weather to the first.
アライアンスレイドは発表したんですが
So we talked about the Alliance
レ
raid
イ
already,
ドをまだ
Yorha,
発表して
but we haven't talked about the high-end
The
raid,
new
the
eight-player.
new Bahamut, the new
Alexander.
Alexander. So what is this going to be? What do we have in
これ
store?
までファイナルファン
Espero
タジー
que sea
14
algo interesante, por
3つ
favor.
の
Que no
大
siga la
きな
misma.
高難易度レイドを制作
el mismo
しました
estilo.
大迷宮バハムート飛行場
Yeah,
アレ
you
キ
see
サン
here,
ダー
Bahamut,
Algo más
Alexander,
impactante,
and
algo
Omega.
más grande.
次元の狭間オメガ
Porque la raid de Bahamut estuvo bien.
高難易度レイドに
Tendrían que ir por esa vía
第
y
4の
mejorarlo.
高難易度
Our
レイド
fourth
まずは
newest
そのイ
and
メージ
newest
アー
raid.
ト
We're going to start off showing you our image
いい
art.
ですか今スクリーンにはあれですね過去の
We have the ones in the
高
past.
難易度レイドを発
Boom.
表した時のア
Boom.
ートが
Boom.
あ
That
ります
art
ね
from the past.
それ
Let's
と
check out
ぜひ
the
比較して
newest
ください
artwork.
こちらです
A ver, joder.
草かよボス
Qué
It
cabrón,
looks
¿eh?
like some grass and a little sapling.
Yeah.
Yes, the boss.
The final ultimate boss. Watering this
そうか
Ya
play.
está, super
最
raid.
後の4層草か
That's right. This is what you fight in that the fourth and final turn of the third leg, 12th
I
turn.
can't believe we're showing this
後半
much.
になったら
Es Final 7, la iglesia de Aris.
出てくるんだよね
So maybe, yeah, if you pull back, you'll see something that's connected to something.
この 5.x シリーズ
Luciana.
5.0 から始ま
So
る新しい
this
レイドの
new
名前を
series, the name,
希望の園エデンと呼んでい
Eden.
ます
Eden. It's interesting.
光の反乱により光以外の全ての属性が失われた第一世界に
So in the
Los
first,
barriles
all of the
hostia.
other elements are gone. It's only you have that essence of light
う
there. And
こ
so
の新たなレイドのコンセプトになって
the
いま
Warrior of
す
Darkness has to restore the other elements
そして
to the
です
world.
ね
And so how are they going to restore those elements? It's through, that story is going to be told through this
This new
high-end
raid
raid.
series?
How you're going to restore the elements to the
スペシャルな
first.
キャ
We
ラ
have
ク
a
ターデザイナー
special
モンスターデザイナ
character
ーを
and monster designer, guest
Guest creator.
creator for the Eden
ファイナルファンタジー
series.
シリーズそして
You know him from the Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts
Oh.
series,
さんにデザイン
Tetsuya Nomura.
It's awesome.
Tetsuya ha hecho el nuevo job. La nueva raza.
FF といえばね出てたんですよね
You know,
そして
talk Final Fantasy. You can't talk
Can't,
Final
何
Fantasy
度も
without
先上げてい
Eden.
ただきました今日
Nomura-san.
このキャラクターを
So
ほんの
he's
ちょっ
really
とだけ
busy,
ご紹介したいと
but
思います
we do have some art.
Ooh.
There we go.
Gaia.
ガイアと
ガイア
いう女性キャラクターですね
Male
何やら
character. I wonder
ファイナ
what
ル
her
ファン
role
タ
is
ジ
going to
ー
Yeah.
のジョブには
be. But you look at that
見慣れない
weapon. You think 14. You think you don't think
いる女性です
hammer.
さてどのように登場するのでし
So
ょう
what is her role in this story? What role is she going to play?
作画をいただき
¿Qué
ました
raza es? Porque las orejas no se ven del todo bien.
皆さんに
We actually have a special message from Nomura-san. Oh wow.
All right,
That's,
we'll just let you guys read that.
yeah.
僭越ながら読ませていただき
Oh,
ます
Yoshipi is going to read
依
it
頼
out.
は去年
So basically,
中頃で
he was asked
さすがにその
last
頃には
year,
落ち着いているだろ
around
う
the mid
と
last year,
受けましたが
and he thought that he would be free.
実がないまま
Around this
今日を
time.
迎えてしまいま
But
した
yeah, you know, he's still kind of busy.
キャラを作り上げた勢いで
Sí, claro,
ハンマーを
So
渡
when
せ
he
てしまい
drew
ま
this,
し
he
た
was
が
just like, oh, okay. And he
ハンマ
added a
ーは
hammer.
使用上難しいということで
But then he realized, oh, that's right. 14, you don't have hammers. So he's like, you don't have to use a hammer if you don't want to.
彼女がゲーム中
So
どのように
what
暴れ
kind
て
of
くれ
O sea que
る
tal
の
vez
か
en
皆
un
さん
futuro.
you know, what
Yo
role
con
will she
más.
have? What role will she play?
ます
should be wielding that hammer. What's she going to be doing? But also, this is one. I have to draw another. That's the character. I have to draw a boss. So
Right.
I'll do my best on that boss as well.
Plenty of time. I'm sure he can sleep some other time.
That's right. Beyond this character, Gaia, he's also going to be creating a boss. And so this
Humana,
hammer,
¿verdad? Sí, tiene
talking about
pinta.
this hammer, what should we do with this
Al fin y al
hammer?
cabo es
I mean, we don't have hammers in Final Fantasy XIV.
boceto.
So I talked to the battle content designer, Nakagawa-san, and he's just like, we can do it. Yeah, we can do it. Sure.
Pero mola
We'll figure it
mucho,
out. We'll figure it out.
está chula.
Sure. Hammers, no problem.
本気になった暁にはハンマーが登場するやも
So that's right.
その
When
ハン
the
マーがここ
the
で手
new
を叩くんじゃなかったというようなやばい
raid
ギ
is
ミックになったり
released,
するかもしれま
we're
せ
going
ん
to be
し
see some hammer action.
いずれにせよ
Hammer
ハ
action.
ンマーをしっかり使っていくという話をしてい
Hammer
wonder if
action
this-
maneuver.
hammer
ます。あり
action
がとうござい
maneuver.
ます。
But yeah, thank you very much, Tetsuya Nomura, for
Yeah.
the wonderful art
Aún
and the work that you're going to be doing.
20 minutos.
というわけでですね、野村哲也さんを、加えてさらにパワーアップしていく高難度レイド、希望の園エデンにぜひご期待ください。こちら 5.0 からスタート
Please look forward to it. The Eden high-end raids will be ready for 5.0.
And we have that huge spoiler image art, so I mean,
That's sapling. So that's pretty much everything,
No.
isn't it?
we covered it all.
La nueva raza.
I don't think there's anything.
Lo que falta es la raza.
Learn more about New Game Plus?
Yeah, let's go back.
No.
Los japos no son muy de gritar,
なんで
¿eh?
皆さん手を振ってる
El
か
público está un
Blur.
poco callado.
Waving their hands.
確かにこれまで不自然なほど
That's right. There is
触れてこ
one
な
more
か
thing.
った
One thing that we have been avoiding.
ものがありますね。
La raza.
Kind of seems like avoiding on purpose.
Los furros.
One thing that we haven't
シ
talked
ズ
about.
のヴィランズでは、まあかねてから14でおそらく最後になるであろう
So,
そmuy sosos,
Before
¿eh?
we talked about
と
adding
い
a
う
new
話をして
playable
まいり
race
ました
and saying that probably at 5.0 would be the last time we ever added
Yeah.
a new
不
race.
自然なほど欧州では
Los
But
bicotes
then
gordos.
we showed that video in
キャラ
Europe
クターしか紹介して
and we showed a new
まいりませんでした
playable race, but there were
なぜな
only
らビエラという
female
種族の男性はですね表舞台へ出てこ
And
な
we
かっ
talked
le
about
gusta.
the Viera. Why was there no male
Hablar y
Viera?
hablar.
And it's because, again, story-wise,
Yeah.
lore-wise,
た。ここでですね
the male Viera, they don't appear. They stay
逆
hidden.
の
They,
生活をしている
Vale, o sea que no es Mel
So,
Viera. Me alegro
today,
de que no
we're going
sea
to be
Viera.
announcing
思います
a new second playable race.
Ooh.
Ya está, furros. Madre mía.
ビエラはプ
Madre
レイヤー
mía.
の皆さんとしては
Ya estoy viendo los hentais con esto.
So, the
Los
Viera
fanfics.
will be
この
female-only playable race. And this
新しい
the
種
Hrothgar
族は
will
プレイヤー
be
の皆さんとしては
Tienen
男
una,
性
un
male.
aire.
種族と
only playable race.
Joder. Se parecen un poco a los leones del Guild Wars 2.
大変ですね悩みに悩ん
Tiene un
だ
aire.
So we had a lot of discussion about this internally. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
囚人を入れておきたかった
Se parecen a los
We wanted
rusos,
to
sí.
add more
Había uno al fondo ahí con un
different
cuerno.
types of
本当に難しい
beast types
Right.
of
Seguramente
playable
叶えに行く
characters.
ことにしました
And to be able to add two different kinds, we had to make this choice.
unos con cuerno y otros sin,
A
seguro.
one
特殊な
gender
キャラメイ
apiece.
仕様を持っています
And with exactly like the Viera, we have a lot of special customization for these. And so we have an
Son
in-game
rocho de
footage
verdad.
of
Gabri.
some
Es que
actual
el del fondo sí,
Hrothgar.
el del fondo sí que tiene un cuerno, ¿eh?
Take a
Pero
look.
los otros dos... A ver, a ver. Este sí que se parece más. parecen técnicamente ronsos. Es otra raza, pero la gente se va a dejar un cuerno para parecer un ronso. Vamos, ¿cómo van a estar los furries? De contentos. Que sepáis que... Uy, me cargo el micro. Ahora mismo hay unos cuantos diseñadores preparando hentai de
Right,
esta
so
raza.
now that we announced
Ahora
both the
mismo,
Vira
ahora
and the
mismo. Ya
Hrothgar,
están
let's
dibujando el
take a
pene,
look
seguro.
at what we know about both
No tengáis
races.
ni una pizca de duda.
So, like we mentioned before, there are
Están ya
2 new
dibujándolo.
playable races. The one is male only, and one is female only. So Hrothgar are male only,
En 5 minutos
and then Vira are
ya
female
verás.
only.
Vamos, Reddit lleno. En Tumblr también. Bueno, no, que ahí lo banean. Twitter. En Twitter,
And so
Algo
both have
saldrá.
very unique heads.
cuando
Yeah.
acabe la letra,
As
habrá
you
un
can see.
dibujo.
これによってですね、キャラメイク
And so because of this,
パーツがかなり
both have very unique customizable features, things that you won't see in any other races.
Lo que ven, por
そ
favor,
し
no.
て他の種族と同じ
And
よう
like
に
all of the
い
other
ずれも
races, both have 2
2つの
clans.
clans.
So we
種
have
族
2
が
types.
あります。
Pues seguramente... Mira, no voy a pronunciar ese nombre, el Hrothgar.
特徴的なキャラメイクできるように
And so, like I
なっており
mentioned,
ますので、
you know, with the character creation, will
Seguro que unos
be
tienen cuerno y otros no.
you know, very
los
沼
clanes.
のように
detailed.
帰ってこれなくなっております。
You can the people checking on this character creation right now.
Ronchos
There's
está.
so many different options that the guy checking that right now is basically has not come out of his booth.
という
We mentioned before that the races have different names from the source and the first.
Yeah.
So we know that the Vira and the Hrothgar, these are both source names.
Source names, okay.
この2つの種族ですが、
Ah, o sea que
他の
serán
種
razas
族
que
と同じ
aparecen
ように
en
第一世界では
So in the first, they have
別の名前で
different
呼ばれてい
names.
ます。それをご紹介したいと思います。こちらです。
So in the first,
Roncho, hostia.
ooh, that looks familiar. Hrothgar?
はい
Vale, どこか
confirma.
で
Seen that.
Confirma.
Ronzo.
Sana.
Es oficial.
押さないぞ。
Does this mean Blitzball is confirmed?
O sea que en The First es Ronzo.
ロンゾ。ビエラはビースと呼ばれております。
All right.
Las vidas se llamaban Bis.
この辺ですね、第一世界行くと急に呼ばれ方変わります
Se
の
va a
で、
quedar en Roncho
皆さん
y ya está.
混乱しない
O sea, el
よう
otro
に
So
nombre
that's
lo han
probably
puesto
going to be one
complicado
thing that's
para
going
que
to
la
confuse a lot
gente
of
solo
players.
les
When you
llame
go to the
Roncho.
first, things that look the same will have different
Yeah.
names. So hopefully not too many people will get
Remember,
confused. Yes,
the first is different from the source.
that's right.
使ってですね、
So we talked about the customization, how deep it is.
Yeah.
5.0 の
We actually created 2 characters here with that customization, and these are some of the things you can make if you try them. Actually, you can create both. It looks like
looks
完璧なまでに、それぞれ
we got Fran.
Kimari.
Yeah.
たキャラクターを
Left there, that kind
puesto
of
el
looks
mismo
like
できるように
pelo
な
y
っ
todo.
ておりますので、
Kimari.
Solo falta el cuerno roto y ya está.
ありましたが、フェイスパターンかなり特徴的なものを
again. We talked about how like face patterns
Yeah.
ぜひですね
and designs. There are a
皆さん
lot
それぞれ
of very unique
オリジナルの
options for players to choose
キャ
from.
ラクターメイキングを楽しんでですね、ぜひぜひさらなるロールプレイに励んでいただけると
Imagino que
嬉しいです。
el equipo de los Roncho, ya les llamaré Roncho y ya está.
So yeah, it
Son
opens
iguales
up a lot of
que-
doors for role playing
Y los
Yeah.
Regadins.
in the future. A lot of new types of characters, new races to learn about and have fun with.
まだファンフェス始まったばかりで僕はもうどっと疲れてしまいました。
So it's been
え
a long
そろそろ
keynote,
基調講演
and
終わり
I'm
と
getting pretty tired. I still have 2 more days
Ni
to
siquiera
go. This is the first.
Yeah, this is like the first hour of the show.
このヴィランズ新たな要素、秘密
there's still a lot of
隠されている
information
んですが、
left,
これらはここから
but we have
発売までの
3
3
months
ヶ月
left
皆さん
before
の期待を裏
the
切らない
release.
ように
So
断続的に
we want to
お届
be
けしていく
releasing
こと
a
で
lot
で
of
す
new
ね
information over the next 3 months.
それら
Parece
の
que ya
情報
termina.
も楽しんで
So think of them as like patches. Over the next 3 months, we're going to have patches where we release new information to you,
Yeah.
the user,
3ヶ月
not patches in game. Make
あ
that
と
clear.
3ヶ月と少し
So yeah,
ぜ
3
ひ
months.
楽しみにお待ちください
there's one more thing that I forgot. That's right. Early access.
Hey, you can't forget.
That's right. June 28th.
Tentative.
It's really small, though.
So I get out of jail free card
If like, the
anything
servers
happens.
explode. But early access begins here. You need to pre-order. I mean, I'm pretty sure that everyone here, it's like
Oh, yeah.
Everyone has raised
Everyone's
their hand
raising their
now
hand.
that
Sí, hay gente
asked
que
how
no
many
levanta
people
la
have
mano.
pre-ordered.
I raised my hand
Wait,
too.
there are some people who haven't raised their hand yet? You're coming to FanFest and you still haven't pre-ordered yet? Oh, doesn't have any money?
Yuki, no hay healer, no hay healer. Da igual, todos los jobs van a cambiar, así que
Life is tough sometimes.
elijas lo que elijas, será como nuevo.
That's right. The worst thing to happen is like June 28th, everyone is like, yeah, early access is awesome, the game is awesome. And you're like, I don't have early access. Yeah, the dev team is working overtime right now to finish everything up. Tuesday.
Bueno. Tiene buena pinta la expansión, ¿eh? Al menos en tema de historia. Buah.
Oh, that's right. It's the next month and a half. He's going to be doing all of his producer-director checks.
Yeah. Busy time.
A month and a half. It's a lot of things to check. A lot of things to check. But it's going to work hard. The team is working hard to bring you the best adventure, the best new adventure that we can. So please look forward to it.
Bronzos Lancer. Hay Lancer. Sí. Pues seguramente incluso saquen la lanza de Kimari. Viendo esto.
本当にこの広い会場で、僕がファイナルファンタジー14を担当してからもう9年になるんですが、
So yeah, it's been 9 years since I took the reins
こんなに360度光の戦士で
of Final Fantasy XIV, and now I see 360 degrees, just people. And thinking back then, I didn't didn't believe that I would be here, surrounded by 15,000 fans, announcing the third of our expansions.
Yeah.
It's an
15,000
honor.
personas hay ahí.
Right, so it's like I'm wrapping things up, but this is actually the opening now. So we're going to move on to the opening. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to call out two very important guests. The president and CEO of Square Enix, Yosuke Matsuda, and our Final Fantasy brand manager, Shinji Hashimoto.
El healer da igual. O sea, los 3 healers que hay ahora los cambiarán tanto que parecerán nuevos. Subo el volumen.
No pressure, Yoshida.
That's the 3 most important people at Square Enix on stage right now. That is
El healer, sí.
it's our last boss.
Mira, ¿no te dejas algo?
皆さんこんにちは。スクエア・エニックスの松尾です。本日はファイナルファンタジー14ファンフェスティバル2019 in 東京にお越しいただき、
Gracias por el follow, Chuchu.
また視聴されている皆様よろしくお願いいたします。ファンフェスティバルもですね。
Creo que habrá mucha diferencia no solo por las skills nuevas y las skills que van a quitar, sino porque van a cambiar un poco el
Yes, our
sistema de
president is very
combate.
happy to be here. He's glad that everyone was able to come here today to see us. It's our third fan festival in Tokyo.
Entre Heavensward y
Matt knows.
Stormblood no hubo mucha
I know.
diferencia. Gracias por el follow.
ということで、次のワークショップ
Pero creo que de esta expansión sí que habrá mucha diferencia. O espero, eso espero, porque quiero que cambie un poquito.
ぜひ今日は数
Porque ya aburre un poco
思う存分楽しんでい
siempre
た
lo
だけ
mismo.
ればと思います。
So yeah, just wishing everybody a great 2 days here at the fan festival.
それでは橋本さんお願いします。
はい、皆さんおはようございます。
He has so much more energy
Good
than we do.
morning.
人生初ランウェイを歩きまして、
Madre mía, este, ¿qué le
緊張してますが、
That was the first time he's ever walked on a runway. It's amazing. But now he's afraid of people looking at his butt behind him.
Sí, sí, un japonés pensando. Y tiene canas arriba y abajo.
Oh, wow. He's talking about Play Online. In 2000, the new millennium, we announced Play Online.
Yep.
19 years.
Come a long way.
Come a long way. I couldn't have made it this far without the fans, the support of our fans. Yeah. Square Enix had some tough times. Everyone has supported us through those the good times and the bad times, and so thank you to everyone for their support and their continued support.
Have a great 2 days.
Right, 2 days. You don't have to adjust the volume. He really is talking that loud. He's got a lot of energy.
We're all awake.
It's a great comment.
それではですね、今日ファンフェスデイワン一緒に盛り上げてくれる
Ronsos
開発
Bluemates.
チームとそれから公式コンパニオンの皆さんにも登場して
All right, yeah, let's. We also have a lot of the dev team is going to be here for these 2 days, so it's going to bring out some actual dev team members that are here in Tokyo, as well as some of the companions.
Yeah, some of our cosplayers.
Our
we always have our
cosplayer,
official cosplayers.
Official, wearing.
I'm going to try really hard to get a photo with the cosplayers.
I haven't seen them yet. They were here yesterday, but they weren't in costume.
We're about to see them.
Wow.
Jeez. If anything happens to that stage, we're in trouble.
That's like
pretty much all of our
every
eggs in
core
one
member.
basket. Oh, there's Soken.
Shouldn't they be back working? I think you just mentioned we only have 3 months to
We
go.
have 2 whole days. They can.
Yes.
It's the weekend,
It's
right?
the weekend.
It's fine. They can work the weekend. Oh, and there's the cosplayers. Oh, gonna start off with Foxconn. It's also very energetic.
Yeah, I don't know if he had to stay up until 2:30 last night. He got some sleep.
Yeah, probably. He'll be emceeing a lot of the show, as usual.
As usual.
Whenever you see Yoshida, you know that Foxconn is right there.
Oh. Here we go. We have Maihiro-san.
Kazutoya, my hero.
Yes. Development supervisor.
Yep.
余計 NHK 波動ボードもしたくなるんですけど、今そっちの方で体こんなして方いましたけど大丈夫です。ここオメガじゃなくて吉田しかいないんで大丈夫ですよ。はい。非課線がこの一度にこんなに一度に返すのもこのファンフェスがグレーのコンサートぐらいなんで。
So the last time you saw this many people was at a rock concert for Galay. So.
Nice. Yeah, it's really insane in here. You guys have seen some of the crowd shots. I don't know if that does it justice.
Just like this camera and flip it around after.
Yeah, I'm sure the stream people would love if we just pick up the camera
just like
swing it around.
It's amazing. Oh, and here we have Hiroshi Takai, our development supervisor.
Everyone is very familiar with Takai and his antics.
Pretty happy as well.
He looks very awake.
Ya me he fusionado con el entorno.
Hey, let's just everybody have fun. He's actually going to be on a stream
on
later
the
today for like
stream.
7 hours straight. We thought we had a tough time.
Hoy hay una Keynote.
Oh,
there
you go.
Con información de la expansión, básicamente.
Our sound director and composer, Masayoshi Soken. Did you guys enjoy the opening
like
trailer?
The trailer? I'm sure people are already listening to that music over and over again.
Dude, that song.
購入できるパンフレットの方にですね、漆黒のヴィランズのトレーラーができるまでと書いてありますけども、僕らその、本を
Why is Ishikawa hiding?
トレーラーができるまでって書いてあったんですけども、その時はまだできてませんでした。
So, the book that everybody gets, there's a pamphlet that it talks about how the trailer was made from beginning to end. But when that was printed, we still hadn't finished the trailer.
The end is a fanciful version of the end.
まだまだブラッシュアップ前の音源になってますんで、あれで終わりじゃないんで、発売される漆黒のヴィランズの方の
You heard a lot of music in those videos today. That is all stuff that hasn't been brushed up yet. So it's still going to be tweaked and made even better. So today there's also a piano concert
for all the attendees.
For the attendees.
ぜひ皆様を眠りに誘いたいと思います。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
I wonder what kind of fun antics will happen at the concert as usual.
No, he just said he was going to try to put everybody to sleep. So.
Okay.
Oh, and here we have our art director, Hiroshi Minagawa.
最近だと結構冷え込んだと思うんですけれども、これから2日間皆さん体調など崩さないように暖かくして。
So basically, it's pretty cold outside, so we have to stay warm in here with our passion and not catch a cold.
I think it's going to be really warm in this room.
It's going to be really warm. I mean, 15,000 plus the hundreds of staff members.
Gigantic screens.
So he, being art director and being in charge of, working on a lot of the things that were in that trailer.
Yeah.
It was the first time he got to see it on a giant screen, and so he was as excited as everybody else here. I mean, as we were. Oh, and we have Nobuaki Komoto. It's gonna get hot in here. We know that Komoto-san is.
Komoto-san and I are kindred spirits. Never, see, we're like the dwarves, never without our shorts. They said, oh, you have to wear pants, and I was like, no.
And neither is Komoto-san, he's in his shirts. Oh. Here we have Masaki Nakaga, or Yokozawa-san. Yes,
Yoshi Yokozawa, you may remember him from the
lead battle systems
fan festival in Las Vegas.
In Las Vegas, he was there to talk about how he destroyed all of us.
What do we call him? Mr. Atma.
Mr. Atma.
We weren't supposed to call him Mr. Atma.
But we ended up calling him Mr. Atma. He is responsible for Atma. We will never forget.
He's a pro now. He did one show, and now he's like up there leading the charge.
Like, he owns the stage.
Yeah. Another,
and here we have another.
Yep, another legend.
Mr. Ozma.
Vegas.
Y luego a la línea de abajo barra dance. Te pones a bailar en cada skill que hagas y ya está. Serás un dancer. Te pones un traje así.
Yeah, they're currently creating a lot of battle content for 5.0.
I'm sure they're very busy.
A lot of the stuff that you saw in those videos and the trailers, that's what we're working on and tweaking that.
The little plant.
But I'm here to have fun today, and then I'm going to go back to work tomorrow on Sunday to get back to this battle.
That sounds like sounds about right.
Hay que curar solo. Ya está. Es el job del healer. Cura, ya está. DPS,
Yusuke Mogi.
Y los tanques solo tanquean. Nada más.
This is his second time to be at a fan fest. He was in Germany 2 years ago.
Keep getting all the fan festivals.
All of that art that you see behind him, that's all his art.
All the players.
And then he just watches. He didn't know that Nomura-san was participating in 5.0, and now he's feeling a lot of pressure.
That'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
But yeah.
Yeah, all of our players really love the job artwork.
Yeah, that's all him.
Yeah.
Oh, here we have Takeo Suzuki, our art team lead. He's everyone else had so much energy. He's just like, hey guys. He's never seen this many people before. Now you can see the shot. That's how many people are here. And now he's remembering, oh, I have 3 more months to finish my work for all of these people.
All these people waiting.
Very, very nervous. So yes, he's going to try to forget about work for today and tomorrow and have fun.
Yeah, we always talk about this is a huge chance for the dev team to really recharge,
Really not work?
Yeah, that too.
Okay,
Shinya Ichida?
Yes, our team lead. So he's just worried that because he hasn't been on stage a lot in the past, that people will recognize him. So if you see me and you recognize me, then please feel free to
come up and say hi.
Come and say hi.
Oh gosh, we're already seeing cosplayers come out.
まあ見かけたら文句を言ってあげてください。いろいろ。
はい、じゃあおはようございます。
Oh, and here we have
メインシナリオライターの石川
our
で
main
す。
scenario writer, Natsuko
Natsuko
Ishikawa. She got a new haircut.
手短に私
She didn't have this haircut yesterday when I saw her in the office.
リターンクエストをやっておいてくだ
Pues
さい
nada, no van a decir nada más.
やっててもやってなくてももちろん楽しめる話にもなっているんですけれども、やっていただくとですね、現実世界側のクリタムの事情を
So basically, she's telling everyone to play the Crystal Tower quest. If you haven't played them yet, even though they're not required for progression in the game, please play it because you're going to get a lot of background information on what's going on in 5.0. So you have 3 months if you haven't played it yet.
Make sure you go back, check it out.
的にもとても嬉しいので、ぜひぜひよろしくお願いします。じゃあ2日間よろしくお願いいたします。
People may remember that Ishikawa was also at our PAX East
Hola,
panel.
Dashi.
PAX East panel in Boston. Yeah.
テストデザイナーの
Oh.
早柳咲
And here we have a quest designer. This is Saki Takayanagi.
I think it's the first time I've seen her on stage.
She's yeah, this is her first time.
Seems
She's
just
very
a little
nervous,
nervous.
as you can
A
see.
little bit.
She's
今日はめっちゃ緊張してるんです
just
けど、
Tapar
very
las
nervous.
orejas los que
朝日くんのお面をかぶってる人
no
が
sepáis la historia y no queréis spoiler.
いらっしゃる
Pero
ので、
así en modo resumen, Crystal Tower se creó para conseguir la energía de Dalamur.
She's waving at a lot of the people in cosplay.
Y ya está,
Yeah.
llevarla a la
She, one of
tierra.
her jobs is
A la
basically does all the
tierra.
coordination
Yeah,
for all of the
outfits.
all the
Se los
NPCs'
hagan.
outfits. So like from my lore panel,
Yeah.
the MC
Dalamur.
outfit, that was all her. She did that in like 5 minutes.
She's
Oh, I
like,
know
oh,
exactly what you want.
Here you go.
All right, this
quick,
is our
a quick look at the timetable for today. So opening will be ending shortly. Oh, it's already gone. We have a Naoki's room. Later today we have the cosplay contest, which you guys definitely want to see. We're already seeing some people walk around in cosplay, and as usual, it's just amazing to see all the effort that goes into these outfits. And then
頑張ろうとは思っております。サブステージの方はベッド専用の
and we've got a second stage
Yeah.
where Takai-san
Takai is
will
gonna be-
he's gonna be up there playing
trying Blue Mage.
Blue Mage for 7 hours straight, trying to get as
problem.
many, learn as
Many
many
spells.
actions as possible.
Actions.
我々過去にニコ町に出た時ぐらいちゃんとでっかいステージなんですよ。
It's actually, you know, when you look at it compared to the center stage, it's small.
Yeah,
but you
but
go over there. It's a huge stage.
It's really big, yeah.
And he'll be there all
That'll be
day.
a very fun show. Takai always has a really fun show.
はい、まあツイッチご覧の皆さん
Oh,
も
Oh yeah.
everybody that's watching.
Everybody watching on Twitch.
It's talking directly to you.
しましたが、本当に1万5000人の光の戦士が集まってくれるんだろうかという不安な
So yeah,
中ですね
we were really worried when doing this. About a year and a half ago, we started planning for this fan festival, and we decided we were going to allow in about 15,000
Yeah.
people. We didn't
Bueno,
think
no es el pasado,
15,000
es
people would show
una
up,
otra dimensión, pero
but
yo lo considero el pasado.
Here we are.
here we are. So we're very, very happy
Lo
about
considero el
this.
pasado
Excited.
porque incluso Yoshida lo ha dicho. Ha dicho
安全第一で
Right, so everyone
que
stays
técnicamente es
safe.
el pasado.
There's a lot of people in this room.
ここもないです。我々も
Yes,
この1万
we are in our booth and we are safe
イ
here.
ベントを
We're safe.
Yeah.
やるのは初めてです。まるで一人東京ゲームショーのような、気分なんですが
I mean, this is Tokyo
This-
Game
yeah,
Show.
this is where they have Tokyo
size.
Game Show.
Yeah, this is where they have it. I mean, this is what it's like.
Yeah.
笑顔になっていただいて
We're
僕らも
taking up
笑顔で
4 of the halls, 3 of the halls.
3 of the halls.
It's huge.
安全第一でですね、疲れたら
But we have a lot of fun, but it's going to be a lot of standing, walking around, you know. Just be safe,
Make sure you take breaks.
you know, drink a lot
Stay
of water,
hydrated.
stay hydrated, yes, take breaks.
We have the
But have a lot
hydration
of fun.
bot on Twitch. Will help you.
開会を宣言します。
All right, so we're going to officially announce the beginning of our
Fan festival.
fan festival.
皆さん2日間よろしくお願いします。それでは開発メンバーと松田さん、橋本さんはどうぞお下がりくだ
All
さい。
right, so the important people get to leave first.
Oh.
CEO and brand manager, and everybody else has to follow. That's how it goes.
I'm so glad. Okay, that's a long. I don't know if you can tell. It's a really long.
It's
long,
like a fashion show.
Yeah, runway.
Runway.
Catwalk.
2日間開発メンバー本当に先ほど何名か言ってましたけど、会場本当
It's
に
scary being up
Did
there.
you get to walk? You got to go up on it yesterday,
I
right?
went up there for a very top secret reason.
But you were up there. It's
Yeah, it
pretty
was-
amazing.
Yeah. Good luck singing up there. No pressure.
No pressure. Oh, hey, we have our official cosplayers.
Oh. Okay, I
Let's
gotta
take a
go.
look.
I'll see you later. I'm just kidding.
You're gonna go up there and get a picture.
Could you imagine if I just like rushed the stage?
I could imagine it.
I have. Oh, I
Why
don't
are
have
you
my-
still here?
I don't have my badge on. They would tackle me down.
してくださる公式コンパニオンの
So
皆
yes,
さん
these
Oh.
are our official
Que la-
cosplayers.
I think
some
people,
familiar faces.
Yeah, will really recognize a lot of them.
I know I recognize a couple.
A Red Mage was here before too.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. our Rugadin.
Yep.
スタンバっておりますので、皆さん、協賛ブースの方にもですね、ぜひ彼女たちに会いにですね。
They'll be at a lot of our sponsor booths.
Yeah, the booths throughout the show.
You can go up. You'll be able to go up and take some pics.
Yeah, I'm going to disappear for a few hours to make the rounds.
Each sponsor booth.
Yeah, it's very important
to check out
for me
to check out the
to
goods,
check out the
right?
sponsors.
The sponsors.
ご挨拶したんですけど、皆さんね、ほぼ非課線です。
But you talked all of those cosplayers up there. They're official cosplayers. They're actually all like 14 players.
Yeah,
and they're all asking Yoshi P for a signature.
Hey, can I get a quick autograph? I think this is the debut of our
De Healer Gang, sí.
Our Blue Mage?
Yeah.
Up there in the end? It's a little bit better quality maybe than the Las Vegas, the Months of the Sun Blue Mage reveal.
I mean, he was the first, though.
He was the first
I mean,
ever Final Fantasy XIV.
He didn't have a lot of knowledge to go into it, but he was the first. That's a really cool cape.
No van a explicar nada ya.
Oh.
Habrá que irse a dormir.
今言うことじゃないんですけど、
Uy, ¿qué hago aquí?
お答えを
Pequeñito.
しますと、明日の開発者
Me han abandonado.
おっさんしかいません。おっさんしかいません、明日は。
明日、残念。
まあでも、高柳さんもいない。
もともとおっさんなんだ。
頑張っていきましょう。さて、会場の方はですね、これから皆さんアクティビティの方ご利用いただけるんですが、
Everybody walking by, waving at Koji.
これ全員にいっぺんに移動すると大惨事が起こります。
Okay, so right now, I mean, they're just talking about, things to be careful about.
Yeah.
There's a lot of booths out here, but there's a lot of people, so they're just telling everybody to be safe. Don't rush to the computers.
If you don't beat your Jimbo, it's okay.
It's not okay.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
Si os cargáis el
It's okay.
tiempo, os van a dar una pegatina de mierda. Y no
All
una
right.
camiseta.
So, yeah. How was it?
It was. Oh, is it our turn now?
Yes, it's our turn now.
Okay.
Nueva
Let's
raza,
see if we can
Intel.
get them to switch the camera over to us, maybe.
Yeah.
Intel Healer.
But anyway, let's. The biggest thing for me, and I'm super happy to be up here when we're doing the keynote. But I wish I was just live tweeting all my reactions to along with the players, because that's like my favorite part of us revealing things.
We did kind of get that chance though when we were watching the trailer. We got out of our seats.
Yeah.
We were standing up.
I told Koji, I was like,
everybody.
look, we have like 6 minutes to watch and enjoy this trailer before we have to get to work. So let's just enjoy. It's so awesome because it's just so fun. Just all the excitement that you see on like social media and Twitter and Reddit, and I'm sure.
And I mean, you get the energy from the room as
Yeah,
well. I mean,
too.
you got 15,000 people who have not seen it before. I mean, we got to see it yesterday during our rehearsal, so we knew it was coming.
Everything stopped during rehearsal. Everybody's like,
But today, like, you have 15,000 people who haven't seen that video, and to be there and experience with everybody for the first time, all those reveals, when you see when the dancer was there and does her, and everybody's just like, oh!
Once they saw the dancer, I knew they were gonna be happy. But yeah, I mean, I wanted to check Twitter, like when they would show like walkthrough videos.
You grabbed your phone.
I was trying to read tweets just so I could get before I came back on. But that's like my favorite thing to do, and it's been awesome.
But what was your I guess the biggest surprise? What was your favorite announcement from?
Honestly, I think the trailer itself, just the hearing the theme song, that was awesome. Like I'm sure people. I think we're uploading it. It may already be live, but we're going to be uploading
the full trailer in all the languages.
Yeah.
So we saw the English version on the trailer, but we have the French, the German, and the Japanese versions.
I think people are going to be listening very intently to the lyrics. And,
no chicken tenders in this one. I can guarantee you.
In this one.
In this one.
In this one. Next one, there'll be chicken tenders.
Possibly.
They took it out of the theme song. Yeah. But no, I mean, just seeing the final trailer come together after all like the bits and pieces that we saw
ahora
from
se van a quedar
Vegas and
hablando aquí.
Paris.
And it's not like we just had a trailer and you added something
Right,
at
like,
the end.
10 seconds
It's like,
more, 10 seconds more. It was like so interwoven, and like there were hints there before, and now it's just like it's all laid bare.
You know,
No van a
I mean,
anunciar nada
there are
más.
hints. Yeah,
Yo me
exactly.
voy a
The
ir a
hints.
And
So,
there's still-
who's talking? Who
Yeah.
is that? Oh, it's
Voy a cerrar.
But the cool thing is there's still hints
Así que
though.
mañana más.
Right.
A ver,
And
mañana
now for the
Twitter,
next few months,
no creo que
Koji's
haga
waving
streaming.
at his fans. It's
Si se
okay,
me
you
va la
can
pinza.
wave.
some people
Fine.
from Loke, the German
Oh,
lead
that-
German translator is here.
That's your fan? It's the person walking by. Hey, coworkers. Hey, how's it going?
Parche.
I haven't seen you since
A
yesterday.
ver qué explican en el
But I mean, the next few months is just going to be filled with people just
gritan.
like, oh, check out this frame from the trailer. Check
Right.
out this,
Oh,
this
there
part
are-
of the teaser.
El dancer no es
so
healer,
much
pero bueno.
hidden in there.
Tenemos
They go out
ronzos.
of their way to put in all of these
Put in little things.
that will allude to story. You know,
Va, Yuki, anímate.
And you
Que no
don't, you
pasa
don't
nada.
think about it at first.
Right.
No
You
pasa
don't.
nada.
I know that even the
Tú
song,
piensa en
when
las
I wrote
cosas
the
nuevas
lyrics
que
for
tendrá-
this as well, Soken asked
que
me
tendrán los
to
tres
help out with the
healers.
lyrics on this, and I wrote these as well. There are spoilers in there as well.
Espero
I
que
know
cambien
that,
mucho.
We will probably sometime be releasing the English lyrics. I think they're waiting for the Japanese translation because we want to release everything together.
Yeah, but we're very
But we will
global.
be releasing,
La
and then once
raza
that
de
is
Freya,
released,
hostia.
then you'll be able to look at that, and there are hints in there as
¿Sabes lo
well
que pasa?
as to
Que
what's going to go
las
on in the
razas-
story, what's your role in the story,
Hacer razas
what's
nuevas
happening
es
in
muy, muy
what's
complicado.
happening in those scenes. Yeah.
I know.
Porque piensa
I'm
que
also very much
cuando hacen
looking
una
forward
raza
to
nueva,
Dancer.
tienen que cambiar
When
todo,
we
o sea, no
learned
solo,
about that, I
no
was
solo el aspecto y todo el rollo,
extremely
sino
excited.
toda la
A couple
ropa,
weeks ago, I finished the
toda la
action
ropa de la
names.
2.0, de la 3, de la
Let's
4
list them
y
all
la
out.
nueva de la
Let's go.
5
All right,
hasta
number one.
a la nueva raza. O sea,
Okay.
es mucho curro.
Yoshida with
Entonces,
this
cada vez que
rush our
sacan
booth.
No, but
una
yeah,
raza
they've been
nueva
working on
es
that,
más trabajo aún
for
para adaptar
over the
el
last
equipo.
couple of months.
Yeah.
The
Y
battle
quede
team
bien
has finally got
todo.
enough stuff ready. It's like, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Por
Then
eso
we have
ya
the motion team has created the motions, and then have the naming,
han
and now
sacado
it's going to be that
una-
tweaking and
dos razas
balancing
nuevas,
phase. There's
además,
still
no
a lot
solo
of
una,
work to
sino
do,
dos.
but I mean, it's
Plenty of
coming
time.
together. It's
Plenty of
coming
time.
together. It's
Months.
a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah,
A lot of
that's
cool
really
stuff.
Ya no habrá más razas, ¿no?
I think people,
No creo. Sí.
the reaction in the room, I
Sería
think they
demasiado
had,
trabajo.
Audience mics for the stream, but
Yo
when
creo que
the
estamos bien de
dancer first
razas
appeared,
ahora, no hace
everybody
falta
was
más.
just freaked out. And I'm sure my wife,
Puede
who's
sonar
also
muy
watching
racista.
back home, is also very excited. She's been trying to get me to spoil. I'm like, I'm not going to tell you anything.
tell you anything.
Enjoy my job.
Bueno,
I'm not gonna
pues ya está.
leak any
Os voy a
information.
cerrar
Sorry.
ya.
It's
porque
been really
que es
hard though,
tardecito.
because knowing some of the
Buenas
things
noches
I wanna
y gracias
talk
por
to
pasaros por
people about,
aquí.
and it's like,
Yeah.
A descansar.
But now
Y no
that's
lloréis
it.
porque no hay
Now
healer,
the
por
cool
favor.
part is that the community
Está bien
knows
así.
things, and now we can all
El
kind of
dancer mola
be
mucho.
excited together.
Tiene,
Right, and I
tiene
can
buena
take
pinta
these
y es un
and
buffer, así que
you know, go
perfecto.
off on other
Hala.
tangents.
Yeah.
Buenas
speculating
noches.
about, okay, what does this mean?